Here with a look at Kaspa. A little bit stressful out there, huh? We entered a long yesterday on this thing right down here. Okay, it ran up, ended up pulling way back down here. Almost to entry, pretty close to it. All right, entry was 12.5. We put a Fibonacci on this thing right from the bottom. This on a 1 hour chart. You can see it came the whole way down to 786. The whole way back down there. All right, now this white line here, let's go out in a 4 hour. I want to show you something here, and I totally believe this thing is absolutely fine. All right, number one, you come over here, there is the top of wave one closing candles. This came right down to the top of wave one right over here. Okay, you have your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I just put out a live leverage trading. There's a link for Bitfinex in the description of the video, the site I use. I put out a live leverage trade. I went on a 1 minute time frame. So those of you out there that aren't familiar with leverage, you can watch and see how it's done. I did a Bitcoin long on a 1 minute, just a quick. I put $100. I cashed out. I doubled my money on it. If you want to go over and check it out, if you're not familiar with leverage trading, it might give you a little bit of a insight on it with stop losses and stuff like that. You definitely always put a stop loss for sure. And if you're not real familiar with leverage trading, don't do it. Okay. But if you're interested in it, see what it is, check out the video. I just put it out a little bit ago, Bitcoin. But we do a lot of leverage trading over in Discord. If you're interested in joining up with us, sign up for level 3 membership. There's over 200 people over there. We love it. We're killing it over there. This week's been a really good week. And got a lot of winners. This one here is still going to be a winner. It was just kind of a bummer. It pulled back so deep. Now right here, you're working on, this is going to be... you're going to have, this should be a wave 1, 2, you should be working on a third wave up here, 4, 5 inside here. You'll be able to see it better like on a 1 hour chart. All right, over here you can see you had 5 waves up in here, 3, 4, 5. Then you had a corrective 5 waves down in here actually. Over in here, right here you had, and this is Kaspa. Right here was the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and once again did a 5 waves down. So yeah, in 1, 3, and 5, you have 5 sets of waves inside there. Now the target for this thing. Let's look at the RSIs first. All right, the 1 hour. 1 hour is getting near the top. It broke through this on a 4 hour. I was watching this earlier to make sure we got the breakthrough. Should not come back down below that. Okay, this should be obviously the bottom down here, but this is on a 4 hour. It was having a hard time getting through this price level at 13, about 13.3 roughly. All right, then it finally broke through it on the 4 hour. You can see we're down here 4, 8, 12, 16 hours. Probably more closer to 17 or 18, but finally got that breakthrough here. Okay, now what you want to watch, especially if you're in this trade on a long, okay, put your Fibonacci up here and put it on there, and make sure you get the breakthrough, the 618 and 702. That's your very important zones. Okay, and break through that, and this thing is absolutely 100% fine. Of course you'd like to see it get through the 786 too, but that 618 and 702, them are mainly your two danger areas. Now the 4 hour RSI is heading to the back up to the upside. You got the 8 hour right on the bottom down here, 22 and a 21. This moved down here, pulled it over a little bit, but it's heading right back to the upside. You can see it there. You can see the wave 1, 2 in there also. 12 hour. Just turning up 29 and 26. All right, this weekly is what I really like here. Look at this weekly, just turning up to the upside here. All right, and your 3-day and your 5-day. The 5-day about the same as your weekly, and the 3-day the 3 days, 81 to 64, still heading to the upside here. Okay, so this thing looks absolutely fine in here. And you can see right inside here. Let's go out on a weekly here and take a look at something. Okay, now if we take it and put a fib, just looking at this most of the day, actually trying to figure out some things. All right, pulled the whole way down here. All right, obviously we had a 50% here, which is obviously a retracement level, but you always normally get back up to a 618,702, right? 16.7 and 17.6. Now if we come back in on a daily, all right, this is the move we're in right now, is right here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a fifth wave. Now the target for this fifth wave, pull it the whole way down here, is 18.6. Right, now if we take and put a box up here, don't always go the whole way. It doesn't always go the whole way. All right, sometimes it does, sometimes it don't. All right, we'll put that box there, get this off here, go back out to that weekly. All right, you can see where that puts Kaspa. Right back up towards that 702, that danger 17.6, that danger area. All right. Now I liked seeing this big wave 1, 2. That was nice. I mean, that gives me a little bit more confidence that it's going to get through that 702. I mean, this wave 1 went up to 16.1. All right, now if it is a wave 1, it sure looks like it to me. All right, definitely this whole structure in here has absolutely looked 100% like 5 waves up, nice and clean. Pull back right on top of wave 1, didn't violate it, and the push up from there. All right, now like I said, you're gonna want to watch that 618 and 702 when we get up here. But my argument is up here, or my point, I guess, 17.6 is going to be a major area. Okay, out on a weekly, that is a 702 on that Fibonacci. So we're going to have to watch that area very closely. That's off our prior all-time high to the low of this move here, and the retracement, the bounce that we're getting up here. We're going to have to watch this area once it gets up there, if it does, which I have all hopes and prayers and everything else that it does. It absolutely looks like it is heading that way. All right, this 5 waves is playing out perfectly. All right, so we're gonna have to keep a very close eye on that. Kaspa right now, today is up. What's it up? Oh, actually, I don't know how this trading view runs, but it says it's down 1% for the day. And if we come in here on the daily candle, according trading view, I don't know what trading view hours run from 7 to 7, I think, till 7 o'clock tonight, I believe. So it could be down 1%. But we were down here earlier today. This move up has been roughly 14% move back to the upside. All right, which, like I said, a lot of us got in this long yesterday. Right down, where is it, 12, or about 12, is it 12.5 we got in there? Yeah, so it did come back down to entry, which was a real bummer because, but that's fine, that's absolutely fine. I'm back in the green, but it was kind of frustrating though. I know a few people over in Discord, one person in particular was up $900 when it got up here, and you see all your gains go back down. Who would have known it would have pulled down to a 786, right? I mean, it just happened that way. So that's fine. We'll deal with it. Now you can see inside here, I can see a wedge starting to form up. Go off here. Let's see down through here. Go to this candle right there, and then on the lower side, you can see right up through here. More than likely, you're going to get, let's see if we pull this out here. No, we got 3 touches though down here. Clean 3 touches, 1, 2, 3. And we got 2 on the upside. You like to see 3 for a valid trend, right? And this is going to come back up and hit this, okay? And then your measured move of the breakout on top of that. would put us right up into this zone here. So definitely see that. Any loss, right? Any loss of this low, then this thing is doing something totally different. It's heading to the downside. Okay, I just don't see that happening. This came back perfectly, retested the top of wave one, and it's starting to bounce here and look good. All right, the 4 hour, like I said, this 4 hour is coming right up through here. Now you can see these lines a little bit better on a 4 hour. I'm going to adjust them where you need them, and that'll give you a very, very good idea. When the top of this starts to break, then you'll know this thing is heading to the upside right now. And if you're jumping in on this thing on the break of this this wedge, obviously wait for a closing candle. That would be the smart thing to do. You want to avoid fake outs. Fake outs can be very frustrating. You get the break, and then it rolls over and comes right back down in. That happens quite frequently, especially with trading. Those of you that trade trend lines know, wait for a closing candle to verify the breakout. All right, so we'll keep an eye on Kaspa. Looking good though. I mean, it's still pushing up here. And on the hourly, let's see if we can see any wave count here. 15. Let's go in on a 15. That's what we got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It could get a pullback here. I'd expect it maybe to come back and retest this prior resistance now as support. This resistance through here, resistance, might get this push up, might get a pullback down to retest this now as support, and then the bounce up out of here. All right, so keep an eye out for that. Don't be surprised if it does. Don't count on it. Don't. I've done it a bunch of times. You sell up here, and you think for sure it's coming back down here. It comes down about halfway and then fires off on you, and then it screws your whole entry up. All right, so just be patient with it. I'm sure it's fine. All right, your 15-minute RSI. Let's see where it's at here. It is rolling over, so you're probably going to get a retest. Bitcoin over here. It is, yeah, that video I just put out, you can see this on the 1 minute. I just did that leverage trade on the 1 minute. But I did it on Bitonix, the site I use over there for leverage trading. Bitcoin yesterday, it did this ABC. I've been watching this thing for a long, did an ABC right in here. Right here. A, B, C. And I was watching that. I posted that in Discord yesterday. Watch for a bounce. I put the price down here, and sure enough, here it goes. Now let's see where it's at as far as the Fibonacci goes, and you can also see a break of trend here. That's why I put that. That's why I went in on that Bitcoin long position there, and then also over here. Should have stayed in it longer actually, because this thing, break of this wedge, it's probably going to run pretty decent. Target potentially for Bitcoin for this run. Look at it, it's right now, it's at a 702, right as I'm doing the video. 97,425 would probably be a good target for this thing. Width of the wedge, let's see, put it on the breakout, up towards 95.6, width of the wedge really, but I tend more to trust Fibonacci on this. So I'll put a target zone up here. Would expect it somewhere up in this area. Okay, anywhere from 95.5 to 97.5, somewhere right up in there. What you could see is a rejection here off the 702, a retest of this wedge, and then a run up. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. Now, and on a 1 hour, oh yeah, you can see 1, 2, looks like a wave 3 it's working on now. So keep your eye on Bitcoin here. Could also, right here, it looks like 5 waves. I'm a wave trader for sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. You could have a 5 right here. Could reject off this 702, ABC down, and then start back to the upside too. So keep an eye on that. Kaspa is looking absolutely fine to me. I've been waiting for this, like I said, this breakthrough, this white line on this thing. On the 4 hour, it kept getting rejected off there. Right here, it got rejected a couple times. And now it's got that break off there. This thing is running back up fine. All right, it shows it's down 1% for the day, but you've seen this candle here was actually a 14% move. Let's see if the crypto bubbles, if it shows Kaspa as one of the gainers here. Let's see. I don't have to reload here. Here we go. Go 80. How about ADA, Cardano, and XRP running? That's good to see. Where's Kaspa on here? Can never find it. Damn bubble. KAS. Number 30. It is actually. It shows down 7.8% for the day. Rank number 30, $3.5 billion market cap, 180 million in volume. Good. That's nice to see. It's about triple. Normally, there before we started this run, it was around 50 million, 40 to 50 million a day. So that's good to see. Good to see this out there. And Bitcoin dominance hasn't even broken yet, guys. That's the exciting thing. Once Bitcoin dominance breaks this support it's running up here, should show you that real quick, because I've been keeping an eye on that, waiting for a break. Bitcoin dominance looks like it could actually do one more push up. Looks like a, let's go show you on a 4 hour here. Yeah, or it's going to ABC right here, one of the two. But out on a monthly, yeah, it's up in that 618 area that we've talked about forever. The monthly RSI is at a 99.7 and a 99.7 right on there. And this hasn't even broke yet. So I think our real run with these altcoins hasn't even started yet. You know, this is still keeping trend. Once you see a break of this yellow line, that's when these things should really take off. So who knows? Maybe Kaspa will get that extra push up to this next level, up towards 25, 27 cents. We'll keep an eye on and see how this plays out. But right now we're looking for a push, like I said, up towards 17.6 to 18. Right up around that area is going to be the target for this thing, up towards 18.5. So right into this white box. We'll see what happens after we get there. All right. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great day. I will talk to you very soon. Please hit that like and subscribe. Consider signing up for that level 3 membership. We would love to have you over there in Discord. Have a great day, everybody.